Hello and welcome to Queen of Spades Garden Care. I'm Anna and this is where I share tips and tricks on what to do in the garden. And today we're looking at late winter. I don't know about you, but this time of year has really started to grow on me. I love seeing these snowy landscapes, as well as all the new plants that are coming through the ground. I've always viewed winter as a time of year when there's not much to do in the garden. However, there are a few things we can be getting on with. Here, for example, I'm preparing my vegetable patch for this year's growth. I wasn't growing any winter veg, so I could take all of the growth away and old stakes, and the roots as well. I like to use bamboo canes and old sticks for my stakes as that's more sustainable, also because they entertain the dog. Anyway, here I'm saving some onion seedlings. I hadn't realised they were in there and I wanted to save them as I mulched the raised bed. So I'm clearing away all the debris from the top so I can get ready for adding my mulch. Make sure you know where all your plants are. I have a rhubarb crown in the corner which I know where it was, so I was careful not to disturb it as I was getting the last of the roots out. Lastly, the compost. I added it all the way along, making sure it was nice and spread, and lightly raked it in to make sure all the microorganisms and nutrients were well distributed, ready for the growing season. And there we have it. I always save my compost bags, you'll never know when you might need them. Another job for winter is lightly pruning Group 1 clematis that are really well established like this one. The main pruning session for plants such as these is after flowering. However, just lightly going over like this helps thin out the branches. Lots of fruit trees also need a winter prune. This is a damson which has been in this position for about a year, so I'm not really touching it. But I'm showing you here the different kinds of buds, these thick fruiting ones, and here below are some thin growth buds. It's important to make sure you know which ones you need to cut and what direction you're wanting to make things grow. Wisteria also needs pruning in winter, especially established ones. As this was only put in this year, I'm leaving the growth to go up the canes. The aim of this prune is to make it tidy, so that the flowers will be actually visible come summer. Although we may not be able to sow our seeds just yet, depending on what plants we're growing, it's a good idea to make plans. Here I'm checking on the back of each packet when they need to be sown, and if they need to be moved outdoors, and when they can be harvested, and then copying that information into my diary, each plant with a little code. Finally, if you've been looking over your garden and thinking that there's not much there over winter, here are a few suggestions of what I would grow. This is dogwood. It has a variegated leaf, but come winter when they all fall off, this beautiful red stem is shown. This is winter jasmine with its joyful yellow flowers appearing in late winter. Heathers are a great choice for colour in late winter or early spring. Different types will flower at different times, so make sure you pick the one you want. This is a hellebore, and they range from white to deep purple, and they're known as a Christmas rose for they flower at this time of year. Snowdrops might be an obvious suggestion given their name, but they are such a delight in late winter mornings. And for late winter and early spring, crocuses are a great option. These ones are just coming out. And lastly, I'd suggest these Iris reticulata, a beautiful deep blue bringing a great hope for the spring to come. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe and everything, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.